Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Aussie Drives. You probably messed up your New Year's resolutions already. Quitting smoking through the window, going to the gym, already messed up, right? But you can turn this year around, my friend. Get rid of that 2-liter reliable car of yours and get yourself this, the C63 AMG W204 and future classic. This, my friends, in my opinion, will be a future classic. To me, it's already one. I mean, look at it. This comes from a simpler time. Very beautiful design, still looks handsome to this day. Nobody would say, hey, why are you driving this old car? I mean, it looks pretty modern. Beautiful headlights, beautiful designed wheels. I love that old school design. It's simple, it's effective, it works, and then obviously very decent. You could never tell that this is an AMG just looking at it from the side. Beside this little here, this little written number here, 6.3, that gives you an idea of what this actually is. The rear will give it out pretty fast though. 4 exhaust pipes, diffuser, a little spoiler, and something that says AMG. But with this car, what stands here is actually what it delivers. Let me show you. Let me pop the hood and show you what the engine is all about on this car. And obviously, it's the very famous 6.2-liter V8 that we all know and love. Naturally aspirated, reliable, 457 horsepower in the non-performance version. You would have the 487 horsepower, and if you're lucky, you get the 507. Very nice. 630 newton meters of torque, 0 to 100 in 4.5 seconds, and tops out at 300 kph if you open this thing up. So it's a wonderful machine. Rear-wheel drive only, double clutch system. What else could you possibly want? But now, have a listen. Let's have a quick look at the interior before we take this car for a drive. And I literally mean it when I say it just makes me happy. This makes me happy. This was quality over quantity. Beautiful leather seats combined with Alcantara. On the side, this is a little bit of plastic, it's true. But look at how it holds up. Right, the car is 12 years old. It has only 46,000 kilometers on the clock. It's basically brand new, my friends. It's brand new. Look at that. Everything is beautiful and nice. Air vents, nothing complicated, right? This car is made for you to drive. That's why I love old cars. I know, maybe people think, why do you love those things? It looks old, it looks outdated, old-fashioned, but it makes you happy. It makes you happy. New cars have their styling too. I love the new cars too. It's not that I don't like them, but this I prefer. Look at that. Beautiful leather here. You know, everything is just nice. Nice steering wheel, thick. The new design is a little bit better, I agree. This was sort of the old school design, but even then, look, down, up, you know, this comes from a time where AMGs weren't made fancy. They were made for you to enjoy, to drive them, and to beat people on track. Very simple. You drive on the Autobahn, you beat some people, you go home, 6.3 liter, nothing happens, reliable car. That's it. That was the main reason for it. But now, let's take it for a drive. The W204 is one of my absolute all-time favorite Mercedes. I can tell you that. The only thing I personally don't like is a little bit of the interior equipment and materials, right? There's just that thing. And the reason is very simple. If you don't get those cars fully packed, you don't have a leather dashboard, you don't have any of that. And in my opinion, I sort of understood that they really wanted to let you feel somehow that you're still in a C-Class, you know? So that's the only thing I dislike a little bit about this car. It's still a C-Class, right? But it drives wonderful. Look at that. Beautiful. We're in comfort mode right now on a very bumpy road. The engine is just phenomenal. The response, by the way, I have a W204 Coupe that is actually up for sale. I'll explain in another video, but I will exchange it for a little bit of a different sort of AMG. But still, look, I can tell you from experience, it really feels stable. It isn't the fastest car around corners, but it's just a nice, pleasant place to be in. I mean, look at that. It's just a nice, pleasant place. And the best thing about it is when you step on the throttle, it's a lunatic. It completely transforms. This is a very serious car right now, right? Just a serious car. But when you turn it to Sport Plus, You then press this little ESP button just once so it gets into sport handling mode. It becomes something else. And that's what I love about it. Now, here comes the thing. In terms of what car you should actually buy, I would advise you to take the one with the limited slip differential. And that is the performance one with 487 horsepower and 507 horsepower. My car and this car that we're driving today suffers from no limited slip differential, okay? So that is a little bit of a drawback. However, if you're not planning on drifting, going to the Nürburgring and so on, you don't even have to, right? You don't have to. Just take this and enjoy it. I mean, you know, you could think that after driving 3,000 horsepower in Dubai, you can't get happy anymore with normal cars, but I do. Come on. All windows open, -5 degrees, all windows open. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Oh, you know, I woke up a little bit in a mood today. You know, it wasn't really my best mood. And then I saw this thing in perfect condition, right? Just making me happy. Perfect wheels, perfect condition, perfect brakes, everything brand new. And obviously a sound to die for. And the best thing is, this is a trick people don't know. It has a launch control. So the thing is, you have to put your steering wheel straight. RS mode, you press pedal up, and then and 100. It shifts so nice. This is in so much better condition than my car. It's not even a joke. The gearbox of this is miles better, man. It's miles better. It's so much better. It's making me angry a little. Quick, beautiful machine. Beautiful car, really is, and powerful. 3,000 RPMs. You can literally tell that my body is moving. Look at that. Look. And when you put it in second gear, it really packs a punch. It drives well. It really is a beautiful car to drive. Drives well, feels wonderful, and is an absolute buy it car. I think they will go down as one of the classics, Mercedes-Benz classics. I mean, literally, it was the last car that sort of got the 6.2 liter V8. All the cars that came with this, right, in 2013, the facelift, were 5.5 liters or 4 liter even, coming up, 4 liter engine, B-turbocharged. This good old 6.2 liter V8, talking about tuning potential. Now, here comes the thing. The reason why I sold, or am selling, the C63 AMG is because we were thinking about building it very crazy. I decided to exchange that car basically with the M4 F82 because it's a much easier car to tune. However, I can tell you one thing. If you software tune this thing, even though it doesn't have a turbo or anything, you can get up to 100 horsepower with a 6.2 liter V8. 100 horsepower on a naturally aspirated car. I can tell you that. Stage 1, stage 2. Okay, you go up there, you let it coat, you restrict those limitations, you get a better airflow in, maybe a different exhaust, some mufflers, 550 horsepower. Who's talking shit then? Right? It's a very, very cool car, and I absolutely love it. And with that said, friends, Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Check out our other videos. God bless you and see you on the next one. Goodbye.